Hey everyone, it's Ruger. I want to make this video about, the California real estate salesperson exam they just took last month, December 19th, 2022. And as you can see, I passed it on my very first try. Super excited to have taken the test and even more excited to have passed on my first try. So I thought I'd just give you guys a couple tips if you are looking into getting your California or any real estate salesperson license and you're going to take that exam. I am in Los Angeles, California, and for this region here, you do have to go down to La Palma, California, in Orange County. So, hour or so drive. Got there super early, had a nice breakfast, got there early enough to park, walked in. Make sure you follow the instructions that are provided in the email once you are, certified to take the test. Make sure you follow along and only take what's required. You're going to sit down in a computer lab type thing, take your test, and at the end they will give you this folded piece of paper. And if you passed, say congratulations. If not, just try again. But a couple tips. First off, people will ask if I used any tips, anything of that sort, what program. I didn't pay for any subscriptions. I didn't pay for any test prep. I just relied on the college classes I took, those textbooks. But here I did watch a lot of Prep Agent videos, and he has a lot hour-long videos, short videos, vocab videos. He does a great job talking about the real estate and real estate exam and kind of what to expect. It's not everything specific to California. I'd say there's some questions here and there, but from what I've heard, his programs are good, the ones you pay for. But you can get a lot of that from his free videos here. Again, just listen to that as you drive, as you commute, as you study. Listen to the vocab. They will use it in different ways, but knowing that vocab will definitely help eliminate certain things. Make sure you definitely study. Another recommendation is make sure you get there early, right? You don't want to be stressing about getting there late, about not having had breakfast, and not having been able to use the restroom, anything of that sort. Make sure, who cares if you have to wait half an hour in your car or an hour. Definitely recommend that you get there early. Only take things you need. And then lastly, there's two ways when you apply for the salesperson real estate exam. Is on the left, you can do a exam only application. It's I forget the amount, but you only pay for the examination. Or you can do step 2, you pay for the complete application for your exam and license. So that if you pass the exam, automatically you move and you get your license. I said, you know what, let me only pay for the exam. It's going to be cheaper right now. I can do everything else later, because I did hear it takes some time that once you apply for the exam, they need to certify that you've taken the classes and that you qualified to take the test. So I said, let me get that process started as soon as possible. So I have yet to apply for the license itself, but as you see here I passed. I paid for the fees. I scheduled my exam, passed that. I am in step 5. I need to apply for that license, do the live scan, fingerprinting, pay for the license fee, and then lastly, the license will be issued. But again, going back, I am so happy I passed. Just know your vocab. The California real estate exam test or salesperson test, a lot of folks say that it doesn't really include math. When you sit down and take the test, they do give you a calculator and a small whiteboard to kind of, if you need to do math or anything. And you will find some math questions on there. But I guarantee you it's everything you can do in your head. At a certain point, I thought I was going to need the calculator, and I reread the question, and it's super simple. If you know your real estate terminology or kind of have studied, something you can do in your head. But if you need the whiteboard, go ahead, use it. That's what it's there for. If you need the calculator, go ahead, use it. Take your time. Another thing I recommend is read the question, read the question, read the question. Right? Sometimes we skim through quickly through the question because we think it's a simple question. We look at the answers, and the one you thought doesn't make sense. you go back and you read the main question, and then once you go back, you realize, okay, I missed out some key details in this question, and it's something that, make sure you remind yourself to slow down. But let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, if you've taken the salesperson exam before. Those are just some quick tips that helped me. I feel that benefited me in taking this exam. Like I said, I passed on the first try. Really happy I don't need to drive out there again or pay more for other examinations. But happy all that's done and we can move on.